Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the stream. I am going to be doing an update on Leagues 4 and also talking about like what's up with the channel and what you can kind of expect as we're going along here. I'm just gonna be doing some agility while I talk because I am so close on my main here to getting to 92, and 92 is big because it'll let me do floor 5 of the Hallowed Sepulchre. And not only will I be able to do floor 5, which is awesome in and of itself for XP and rewards, but I'll be able to put out that guide for it, which is what I've been waiting for, to put all the views or all the floors together. So I'm just gonna grind this out a little bit. But as for right now, I have the last 2 lore videos ready, or partly ready. The one is ready this Friday, and I will have the other one ready the following Friday, so for 2 weeks. And then after that, I think there is 1 week before League starts. If maybe, I'm not quite sure. And if that's the case, then I'll have a Sins of a Father guide to drop to bridge us to Leagues 4. Now my plan for starting tomorrow and like going through leagues is to stream it. I know last time, which was my first leagues, I did a video every day, and that became very time consuming and kind of tedious, especially because I was still working, which I'll still be working this time, so I think it'll be a lot easier for me to do a stream instead. So I'm gonna stream probably a couple hours every night, Monday through Friday. Then I'll take the weekends off. And then my goal for Leagues 4, I'm pretty sure I want to try and get Dragon Tier, obviously, but I think I want to try and get to the Nightmare and do him. I haven't done him before. I haven't gotten anywhere near doing him before. So yeah, I think that's going to be a very aspiring goal. So I can't wait for that. As for strategy, like, I'm trying to think, because I'm pretty sure that I want to unlock the Caridian Desert first, and my reasons for that are the fact that you get agility pyramid, which will help in my goal of getting agility up as well as earning some money. I'll also open Toa, which, you know, I've got 1 KC yet, so I might be able to do that. Especially if I have, you know, like the relics and stuff to help. Other than that, I think that possibly doing Mauritania would be a good unlock for a first unlock, because I'm gonna want to do Barrows and get the Barrows gear. I'm gonna need that no matter what. So I don't know. But if I did Caridian Desert, then I could do Temporos and I could have a supply of food. So I'm kind of, you know, weighing my odds right now. I don't know. Maybe when League starts, I'll know a little bit better and see kind of where I'm at, because I could always buy food from, you know, the vendors. I'm pretty sure I read a thing where it said because of, you know, how many people are going to be on, that every time you open the window, it's just going to refresh. So I shouldn't have to worry too bad about, you know, like getting cheesy potatoes from the Warriors Guild. But cheesy potatoes aren't going to be great for like bossing and stuff. So I don't know. That's kind of my headspace right there. So I might even run a poll and let you guys decide if what I'm gonna unlock first. So we'll see about that. As for after leagues, after we hit our goal there, I will be jumping over to my group Ironman, and I will be full sending it to try and get some levels and grind a bit out on it, and just kind of help out, because I've kind of dumped it this last year to play on my main, because my main's been in this really nice juicy area of kind of like almost to mid game, you know, where I'm starting to do some light bossing. I've got some decent gear, my stats are starting to be at a nice place. I'm getting some of the harder quests done, be able to do some boss guides. So I was in this really nice place. I'm still in that place, but it would be nice to help out my group Ironman. Can't leave El Planco to do all of it, so I will be jumping in and doing that, and doing streaming the group Ironman a couple hours a night. And hopefully that'll help, because right now we're grinding out Guthans, because I guess we have all the other gear except for the Guthans pieces. So we got to grind that out on the Group Ironman. That'll be our first to do there, but it'll be really nice when we get them up there. Then we can do some bossing together. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. But if I never play the account, I'm never gonna get there. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'll probably jump over. That's a wicked pet. I wonder, is that the Phantom Muspa? Muspa, however you say that. It looks dope though, especially with the HD plugin. Yeah, so Group Ironman. Gonna play it a bit, get it up, help out, do some bossing with El Planko. And then I'm still gonna play my main, but it's gonna be more geared towards like boss guides and stuff like that. And get the quests done. Maybe get the quest cape. And then, because I really like making the boss guides. But as for like actually like grinding out bosses and stuff right now, that's just, it's not priority. So that's kind of what I have planned. It's a lot. Because like I'll have what, 2 videos, the last 2 Lorescape videos coming out here in the next 2 weeks. And then I'll have the Sins of a Father one to bridge us into November 10th, I think, when that one should about drop. And then it's the 15th is when League starts, so, you know, just starting strong with that. And then, yeah, just... And the thing is thinking about, like, because you start in Misselin, right? So, I wonder how many points... Because I didn't play Trailblazer, I only played this last one. So, I wonder how many points it's going to be to unlock a region. I guess I could Google it and find out. Tell me. At least what the last leagues was. And it's probably comparable, if not the same. And that would help me make a better decision on which area to unlock first. Or which steps or which points to gather first. Like which ones would be better or more beneficial to get early on. Obviously, you know, I think it's Kandrin that has the Waterfall quest. That's definitely one to go for, because if you have 5 times XP, and that one with normal XP zings you up to about 45-50 in your attack and health, and what is it, defense? Strength? Well, no. Anyway, a lot of good stats. I would like to do that one, but I don't think it's beneficial to have that as a first unlock, because I don't know what else you can do in Kandrin that's helpful, you know? And I don't want to be like use my points and then be stuck in this region that I can't get any more points in, and then I can't like unlock any other. Well, I guess I could go back to like Misselin, because I have Misselin, and just do more there. I'm sure there's enough, but I don't know it because I'm noob still. I'm such a noob, there's no fucking way. There's no way that I'd be able to do a lot of that stuff. I don't know. Main goal, Nightmare though. So I guess the main goal is to get agility up, and then make sure I do my herb runs so that I can get that up to do prayer pots, so that I can do barrows, get gear, and then get stats up, obviously, so that I can do Nightmare. But I've never done Nightmare. I don't even know what kind of gear you need for him. I don't know if there's probably gonna need to be like a middle step between Barrows and Nightmare on gear, and I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know what that is. But then again, it is gonna be, you're gonna be buffed, you're gonna have like relics and stuff, right? So it might be super easy if I get the right relics. I might not have to have, you know, like the best gear to go in there with. That's another thing to consider. Probably be over geared for certain things, depending on what you got. And then there's unlocking Zeah, which is awesome because that's a large area. There's a lot to do there. You could rack up a lot of points. Do I think that Zeah would be the best move as a first unlock, probably not. But maybe after like the second or third unlock, I'm not sure how many unlocks you get to when you're playing. Like an average person, not like a sweaty neckbeard person. But that would be something else to consider, because to get to dragon tier you need more points. So that might be a step that I do just to rack up points. Easy. Cox is there, but I don't know how to do Cox. I've never done it. But maybe that's something else I try, because, you know, I'll be buffed. But man, would I be upset if I ran Cox and then like I got a TiVo drop and it didn't matter because it's on the league's account. Hello there. Axe? I don't know how to say your name. 1v1? Is that what you are? Or what your name is? Hello, hi. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just kind of rambling about leagues right now and my ideas with it. As I do agility, because I am 5,000, over 6,000 actions away. 10 hours, 10 and a half hours, oof. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a minute, grinding out this last level. Not tonight though, I probably won't do it tonight. I probably won't even get it, honestly, before I switch over. Axeworks, some people call you Max. Alright, Max. You're so hyped for leagues, yeah? Have you played, like, the other leagues? Or would this be, like, your first? 'You're kind of new to the game. That's all right. A lot of people show up only for leagues and then they stop playing, because leagues is such a different, like a different beast, because there's the XP that starts at 5 times, and then every time you get a tier, like a mithril or rune tier or whatever, all the way up to dragon, it like the XP keeps going up. So like I think I was mithril tier or rune tier, and it was 8 times XP, and it's makes the game a lot more fun for people who don't really like to grind out a lot of stuff, and it allows you to like do a lot of content that you haven't been able to do on your main account, which is another reason why I like it. You started about a week before the DMM event. Oh, alright, not bad though. I like that you're into the game at least enough to be excited for leagues. We need fresh blood, new people to come to the game. Can't have us people that have been playing it since we were 14 or 12 or however young keep this game alive. $793 laps here already. God dang. I have a lot of laps. I wish there was like a total, like it, because I know RuneLite does a lot of stats for you, but it'll do like specific ones, but I wish they would do like a how many rooftop courses period have I done. Probably be like over 5,000 if I had to guess. And I have so many Marks of Grace. I'm never gonna buy another set unless I accidentally mess up and like die in the wilderness with this set on for whatever reason. So I need to make them in the stamina potion so that makes some money. But I think I need my herb lore to be higher for that. Ugh, I need to do a lot. My rune crafting is really low. My lowest one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's my lowest one. Feel that I wanted to try Toa, so I grinded out agility only to not be able to finish the quest. Oh no! Being on combat stuff now. Oh, you enjoy my lore videos? That's awesome! I really enjoy making them too. Like, they don't get as many views as I would ultimately like. They tend to be kind of like evergreen content where, you know, they accumulate views over time, which I'm grateful for. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely enjoy that. But like, I really enjoy making those types of videos, so it makes me happy whenever I find people who also really enjoy it. Because I know a lot of people are like keyboard warriors in the game, and I'm like, but I just like the story. And they're like, well, don't play RuneScape, and I'm all, I get sad. Just a little bit. But it makes me happy to know people like my lore videos. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my dog whining in the background. For some reason, I don't know. I think this like covers a lot of light, so I think I'm gonna need to like put a light here, or like a light over here or something, because I feel like the webcam's a little dark. I'd have to brighten it up a little bit. I think I got a light. I might set it up over here. See what it looks like. I think it might be too much light. We'll see. You can't hear the doggo? Oh, good. She likes to whine. Like, she's a heavy whiner, and not even just like a annoying whine. She's very high pitched with it, so that you can't ignore her. And then when you try and ignore her and just like turn the TV up or whatever, she'll be louder than the TV. I kid you not. And it's not even for anything really serious either. Like, I'll just have taken her out, or like fed her, put water in her bowl. We'll be sitting there, and it'll literally just be over the fact that like my leg was in the wrong spot, and she just wanted to jump up, but she couldn't because my leg was there. It's like, really, Billion? Really? Or food. Oh, she's big. She will whine so hard when there's food out. It's a bit ridiculous, I'm telling you. Especially if it's her favorite kind of food, which is like jerky. Or pizza. She loves pizza. Chili. Pretty much any food other than like veggies. She'll eat them. Don't get me wrong, she'll eat anything, but she whines a lot. Ooh, we got a McDonald's. She sees that golden M, she's like, where's my McChicken? Kind of cute. It's kind of annoying, but kind of cute at the same time. Yeah. So I need to come up with a game plan for leagues and then for my group Iron Man. Because I don't know. I always feel like Temporos is like a good move, just because it's really good food, quick, and essentially free. But if I do Agility Pyramid, well no, even if I just do Stronghold Security, I'll have enough GP to buy starter food. Will starter food be enough if I unlocked Mauritania first, so I could send Barrows? But then, to do Barrows, I'm gonna want my Iban's staff, or the new little staff from the Path of Glowfree, is that what it is? But I don't know what the recs are on that. Oh, interesting. Well, I thought might have to just level it the old way. Do a bit of grinding in leagues. We'll see. I don't know. I swear, it still says 10.5 hours, and I've been on for 22 minutes. But let's see. 701 laps, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I also feel like agility is just really useful to have, especially as an Iron Man. So I want to level that first. I also feel like it's probably the most boring thing to watch. Nobody likes it other than me and like one other person. Yeah, exactly. Agility is your least favorite skill so far. That's like what everybody says, is that they do not like agility. Which I like it, because like normally I'll have like Netflix on my second monitor here and I'll just zone out and watch Netflix while I do agility or Crunchyroll or whatever, and next thing I know, it's 3 hours later, I've gotten a level or two depending on, you know, where I'm at, and I've gotten like 5 episodes down of the anime I wanted to watch, and it works out. I don't know what it is, it's kind of relaxing, I guess. But a lot of people don't come to video games to relax. They want like Overwatch type stuff where they need to really engage and focus and be into it, and I like that. I like that sometimes. Like I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. Super awesome. Love the game. Takes a ton of time to play though, because you have to like search and look through everything. And you can't really like play it if you're not gonna like give it a lot of time and detail, which can be, you know, after work is a little bit too much, because you'll miss a lot of stuff in the game if you do. So you know, just pick up old RuneScape where you can just turn your brain off a little bit. The old RuneScape. I need a whiteboard posted over here, and then I just put bullet points on like what to do on it, because I always like make up these things about what I need to do, what I should do, what I am doing, and then I forget them and I like squirrel off onto something else. And I think if I had like a whiteboard there that just kept like every time I looked over and I read it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, I would probably get something done. How do I do research for the lore video stuff? So technically I Google, but pretty much a lot of it's from the OSRS wiki, and not the same on the bullet point idea, yeah. Not anything past OSRS. So like I kind of go down like a rabbit hole where like if I am investigating Barros Brothers, then I'll go through and I'll look at the wiki for Mauritania and what it says about the Barros Brothers and write down everything that I think is important about it that has to do with them. And then I'll go into each brother and write down what I think is important about each of them, and then I'll go into like how like their story as a collective and write down what I think is important, and then, you know, just overall like their like bits and pieces about them, and like all of it's from the wiki, like, but there's like a lot of pages, you know, that they link from and to and stuff. Like if the Barros is part of, you know, 3 different quests, I'll click on each 3 different quests to find out what exactly part that they have in it, and then I'll go through after I've written sort of a baseline of a script, and I'll just kind of edit it down or rewrite it so it feels more story-like and less bulletin point. And yeah, that's pretty much how I do that. My phone is Samsung, and it has the Samsung Notes, and I have like 1 billion notes pinned in there for like all the ideas I have for lore. Like I bullet point out like season 1 has gonna be 10 episodes, and then I label each episode what the title is gonna be, and then I kind of just go off and write the script for it. But it's really just, you know, like bullet points, and then I develop it further from there and then put it all together. So yeah, it takes a while, especially if the video is going to be longer. Like the last 2 of this last season are a lot longer than a lot of the other videos, so it takes a while to put all that effort into it. But other than that, I really enjoy reading the story, bringing it together, because like learning about the universe of Gielinor, I guess you could say. It's just really cool to me. And the cool thing about this game, Zamorak did nothing wrong. I mean, depends on what you mean by nothing. Like, let's be honest here. He did kind of overthrow his god, but maybe his god was a tyrant. We don't know. We don't know exactly how he treated his people. Maybe Zamorak was sick of his shit and was like, hey, we need reform. And he went about it. You know, took power for himself, of course, but I don't know. Who's to say what he did was wrong or right, or I guess you'd have to choose your side. If you're a Zeros fan or a Zamorakian fan. I guess I haven't even made my choice up. I don't even think about it, honestly. I guess I'd need to know more about Zeros. Zamorak just comes off as pure evil to me, so I don't know if I'd actually side with him or not. Not that Zeros probably wasn't pure evil either, but since Zamorak was like his right-hand man. I probably don't like either of them, and that's probably why I didn't think about whose side I was going to be on. My god is Guthix. Because he is dope, he is more powerful than all the other gods. He's amazing. I see. Saradomin labeled him as the chaotic one, but Saradomin is the Imperious in your opinion. Alright, alright, I can see that. I can see that. Guthix is OP. Guthix OP. Like, what? And green is the best color anyway. I mean, you got me there. Out of, what, red, white, and green, I would definitely choose green. Yeah, probably. But if I had my way, I'd be like, orange is the best color, but they don't have, you know, other than these cool threads that I'm wearing right now, they don't have a god whose color is orange, unfortunately. So, but yeah, Guthix just waking up and like kicking people off his world because he didn't like them. Dope. Super dope. Just think like how much power he must have had to have been able to just kick everybody off. Like, goodbye, see you later, don't come back now. No. I mean, the lore is so cool though. It's so weaved that like you can do like 5 or 3 different quests or whatever, and like have a snippet from one quest that's not in the same quest line in another quest, and be like, oh, but not even put it together when you're actually like playing the game. And then when I'm like digging into it and researching it, I can be like, wow, so that's where that's from. And it's kind of cool to make that connection. Just like Theater of Blood, like Lord Draken and all of them. Like that was one of my favorite episodes to put together, honestly, because I haven't done any Tob, but just the way that they wove the storyline for Morytania in general along with the Theater of Blood was just really cool. Yeah, it was just really cool. I really like learning about all that. It's so cool. I mean, you got the Myarchy over there, you have the Barrows brothers and everything with them and Slisk. The Maharats are involved, obviously. You got, obviously, the Theater of Blood, like I was talking about. You got the Nilokas. Then maybe elves. Yeah, the elves are pretty dope too. I've planned lore for them, but they're coming in season 3, which will be next year. But yeah, I've got a big lore idea done for them. Pretty much trolls, elves as well. I already did some of the dwarves with the Rise of the Red Axe. That was pretty cool to learn about. Though I felt like there could have been more to it. I felt a little lackluster there. But maybe, and that's the cool thing about this too, is that like they keep adding quests, so maybe they'll keep adding lore too, you know, every time they do that. So obviously the dwarf quest line's not over with. They left it open-ended. But it just makes me anxious, you know, to like get more lore for like, how does this end? You know, what does the Red Director do? I feel like if I put an hour in a day for 10 days, I might hit my goal of 92 agility. Maybe. I could just be doing Hallowed Sepulchre, which is probably more XP at this point. But that requires attention and focus that I don't want to give the game right now. And I gotta go make my lunches here soon. It's 4:40 here, yeah. And then make dinner. You tried Sepulchre? Please tell me better. Yeah, I've done lots of Sepulchre. Sepulchre is pretty fun. It's very puzzly. So it's like an obstacle course, kind of like the rooftops here, except for you're inside a building. And they have different stuff like a row of wizards that you have to run past that'll shoot flames at different intervals, and then you have to like time it so that you don't get hit by the flames, because if you get hit by the flames, then it'll like, you'll take a little bit of damage and then it'll vanish you back to the beginning of the obstacle. And there's like, I don't know, 10 or so obstacles throughout the layout of the course till you get to the stairs that takes you to the next floor. And there's 5 floors. So, but you can only access each floor depending on what level you are. Floor 5 is the level 92 agility, so I can't do it yet. I can only do floors 1 through 4, which aren't bad. It's really good XP. It's just, like I said, because you're having to dodge and climb different obstacles, you have to focus a lot more and pay attention. But I like it. It's a lot more, like a lot more people like it just because it's more focused. Like it's different. It changes it up because each floor you go through has multiple layouts for it. So it's kind of nice. But, you know, when you do it enough, you see that you memorize the 2 or 3 variant layouts that it has. But the loot from it's pretty good. You make money. I hear that you make a lot more money doing floor 5 than you do any of the others, which makes sense. I'm not sure if it's ranked in one of the top money makers though. I think it was close last year. I don't think it actually was in it though. But I don't do anything long enough to make actually money in it. I give up too quick. $185 laps. Cool. Stream looking okay? I was trying to get my settings good yesterday, so I did a couple test streams and it looked okay to me, but then I messed with the settings, so I'm hoping it's because I didn't used to have good internet. Like I could stream, but it was really fuzzy. So now I'm hoping it's a lot more crystal clear because I have better internet. Looks okay to you? Ayy, well that's what I'm looking for. Okay is good with me. Definitely will take okay. Really should have this zoomed out better so I can stop double clicking on things to make it more efficient. I should be alching while I run actually, which does decrease my downtime, but it's more profitable because you're getting magic XP and agility XP at the same time. But I'm too lazy right now for that. Sunday vibes, 100%. Sunday vibe. You get a drink. Some point. Oh, I have a drink. Oh, it's over there. I didn't bring it with me when I came to the computer. That's what happened. I done lost it. You guys got like a pretty scythe. Oh no, it's a pickaxe. Oh, it's a pickaxe. I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, it's a scythe. I say I don't understand some of the stuff that people just wear to wear. Especially when you're doing agility, like that shit counts. You're losing run energy. And like I understand places like Hanifis where you're not losing enough run energy for it to actually matter. But like places like here, like yeah, you lose some run energy. Ooh, another microgreen. Oh look, he wants to give me a kebab and a beer. What up, dude? Good old stuff there. Oh, it didn't let me drink the beer. There it is. We'll just drop the glass. We don't need it. Fashion. Yep. That is it. Fashionscape's a big one. I don't have any pieces of Fashionscape for it to be worth it to me, but yes, fashion is a big motivator for some people. Especially if they're gonna do something as idlesome as agility. They probably want to look the best or show off what they got. I should have my Jad pet out. Show off. But then, you know, people can't see that I only got it at 1 KC, so there's another thing. Though it is still a flex because not a lot of people have Jad, yeah? Man, I want that squirrel pet though from agility. Not because I think it's cute or anything, but because I want it. I've done enough agility. You can give it to me. I'd be okay with that. Jad pet? 1 KC? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I got a Jad pet at 1 KC. I can't really brag about it. Like, I brag about it when I can, obviously. Like I just did. No, but if I had my Jad pet out, you know, people like to brag with like having their pets out and stuff, but like you can't show without typing into the chat like what KC that you got it at, you know, unless you're using RuneLite, and if they're just using regular client, they can't see it at all. So, you know, not really a flex, but kind of a flex. Just spam KC Jad GG left. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to avoid that level of elitism. I don't think I need to be spamming that while I do laps, just so people know that I got 1 KC fucking Jad. They'd probably be more annoyed than impressed at that point, which I wouldn't blame them. I would not blame them if I was over here just macro spamming that I got 1 KC. But Jad's the only pet I have right now, unless you count the cat or the pet rock, which I don't because they don't drop off of bosses. Am I going for max cape? That is a good question. Yeah, probably eventually. If I had to be honest, it's probably gonna take me a few years, just because skilling up's not really my primary objective. I think that honestly I would probably focus more on getting gear and bossing and doing raids over grinding out levels for max, though I do see that as like, once I do all those other steps for the bossing and everything, I'm pretty sure I would go for a max cape, yeah, just to say that I did it at one point. But I'm also running my group Iron Man account as well, so it's probably gonna be a few years, if not longer. knowing me and like how long it actually takes to play this game. That would be a flex though. Having the max cape is a flex for sure. I am actually. Thanks for asking, and hi by the way, Juliet. Yeah. Yeah. I took a break from the group Iron Man for a little bit. Because I was at a really sweet point in my main here where I was just starting to get into bossing. I was getting to the point where I could knock out a lot of these bigger boss quests for boss guides and stuff, and I was really having a lot of fun with that. And I'm still going to continue the quests to hopefully do more boss guides on my main, but starting tomorrow, and I'll take a break for leagues, and then after leagues I'll jump back to streaming my group Iron Man almost every day except for on the weekend. So I'm hoping to get a lot of gains so that hopefully El Planco and I can start doing like some duo bossing stuff together, which I think would be pretty fun. You're close to maxing your main, just having mining left, just playing iron now. What? You only have mining left? Dang, you've been working on that account. How long have you had it? You must have had it for years. You tell me you've had that account less than a year, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right now, I'll tell you. That's super dope though. That is an accomplishment for sure. $675 laps to go. No, a few years, don't have as much time to play RuneScape as much, but still fun. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. With jobs and kids and responsibilities and just being an adult in general, you never have nearly as much time to play RuneScape as you would like. Not anymore anyway. But still hella fun. Hella fun. I go through like surges where I take mini breaks, I guess is what it's called, because like Baldur's Gate 3 came out and I was kind of behind the tides on getting it, so I just recently got it like, I don't know, a month ago. So I've been like playing that a lot more heavily and taking a couple breaks from actually playing RuneScape, or a couple week break from playing RuneScape, but I always come back to RuneScape. I always come back. It's addicting. Just like Overwatch. I always go back to Overwatch. I bitch and I complain and I say, I'm never playing this stupid game again. The rank system is whack. These people don't know how to play. I don't know why they're in this rank with me. They shouldn't be. And then I stop playing for like a month, maybe less, and then I go back and I'm like, why did I come back to this game? I don't know why I do it. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess, which is probably why I like RuneScape so much, you know. Just the way it is. My dog is in need of something. But I think El Planko has it, so we good. We Gucci. We get to keep doing agility. Alright, he hates agility too. Just like every other person in the world, except for me. Really, because it sucks. It's the vet skill. Okay. Don't pay any attention to him. It is a great skill for turning your brain off and watching other TV shows while you play the game and still get levels. I'll tell you that right now. Sure, woodcutting's the same, unless you're trying to like 3-tick, 4-tick, whatever it is, whichever wood is. Probably still just sit there and let him woodcut for 5 minutes while you watch. Or I guess, you know, if you were a better player, you'd run 2 RuneScape accounts at the same time. You're doing that. Alas, I am not that sweaty yet. I have not evolved into the duo playing RuneScaper. Ooh, we made it under 10 hours. Still a ways to go. Ooh, El Planko has logged out. Yeah. I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner. I haven't figured that out yet. Probably should. Close to dinner time. Okay, we ate at Cracker Barrel actually, so I'm still kind of full, which is probably why I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do. I don't want to pickpocket you. That's my bad. I didn't do that. And that was another reason, okay, for Leagues 4 that I was thinking I'd get agility up, because if I got agility up to 50, at the very least, I could do Rogue's Den, and then I could get the thieving outfit, and then I could go to the Master Farmer that is in Draenor and pickpocket him for seeds, and then have all the seeds I need for my herb runs, is what I was thinking. Obviously, I could pickpocket him without needing the rogue's outfit. But I was thinking that since I was going to get agility up anyway, it would be like a 2-fer or 3-fer, you know? But I won't have access to Rogue's Den because it's in Berthorpe, and I think Berthorpe is in Asgarnia, right? And Asgarnia is not a great pick to choose to be like your first unlock. So I'm thinking maybe now I'll get agility up and then work on thieving, and then just get thieving up enough to be able to pickpocket Master Farmer and Draenor. Not double the seeds, but at least it'll be better than nothing, right? And then use that to start my farm runs so that I can be able to get to the point to make prayer potions. And then I'll use them for like barrows and all the bossing. Do you cook? A little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. I like to cook. I like to try new recipes. I just don't like the dishes. I have a dishwasher now. I barely use it. It's a really old one though, and I think that's why I don't really use it, because I don't think it really gets the dishes as clean as I would like them. It came with the house. So, but I do like to cook. I was thinking about making homemade chili because it's getting colder out, and it sounded really, really good. I also have a homemade chicken noodle that I think is magnifique, but that's mostly for like when it's really cold, like December-y time. I did just have venison stew. Oh, it was so good last night. Oh, it was really good. Where are we from? Chili does sound good. We're from... That's a hard question. We just moved to Tennessee, but we were in Arizona. So I hope that answers that. So we're kind of more used to like the hot temperatures. And so, especially me, because I lived longer in Arizona than he did. So now that we're in Tennessee, I'm like, no, the cold. But thankfully it doesn't snow from what I hear. I've only been here for a few months, so thankfully it doesn't snow from what I hear, because I don't like to drive in snow. There's like 0 snow in Arizona. There's like a day and it melts before the night, so I never have to drive in it. AZ is hot. You're from California! Yeah! Cali over there, I got you. Yeah, it's pretty hot in Cali too. I ain't gonna lie. Cali's nice though. You guys have the ocean at least. Beaches. We just have dirt. Tennessee does get all the seasons. They get all the seasons, but their snow isn't really deep from what I heard. And it doesn't last long. Like, it doesn't actually like snow often. Like, it's not a lot of it in comparison to like Iowa, Michigan. But maybe that's a lot to me, coming from 0 snow or a day's worth of snow to, I don't know, maybe there's a week or 2. I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's gonna be the first time. I'm not looking forward to it. I have a drive into an hour's drive into work every day, and I can't imagine trying to go in if there was snow. Though I do hear that they like close everything down when it snows, so that'd be like Arizona. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna 10 agility. We're gonna start with 10 agility, so I'll hit Draenor Village and I'll get that to 30, which will send me to Varrock, which will allow me to do the rooftop course there, which will get me up more, probably pretty quickly. Then I can start thieving from the men, right? Lummi Castle, and that'll probably get me up close, if not high enough, to do Master Farmers, get the seeds I need, start my farm runs, and then start working on points. I think that's Biz, what's up? It's been a minute, hasn't it? How are you? Is this thing on? Yes. Hello. Oh, is your thing not working? Well, it doesn't look like it. Poor Fizz. Maybe it'll load here for him in a minute. Yo, yeah, so when was your last stream? Man, I don't even know. It's been a minute. I'll tell you that. It's been a minute. But my last stream was back when it's been at least 6 months for sure, because it was back in Arizona. You can hear me great? Sweet. Yeah, I was back in Arizona. We moved to Tennessee now. I have way better internet, so I'm hoping that my stream's better, obviously, but my stream was really fuzzy, so I didn't really want to stream too much back in Arizona, because why, when I could record in 1080, would I stream in like 480? It made no sense, and no one really wants to watch that. So, and I'm not so entertaining that I can keep people with fuzzy fuzzy videos. So different situation here now though. Great internet, so gonna be a lot more streaming. Gonna be here, gonna be doing it a couple hours probably every night after work. See. 1.5 hours left. 160 laps. What do I do for work? That's alright. Yeah, I like chilling here. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Fizz, for sure. Definitely brings back the vibes. Juliet, what do I do for work? I work at a factory. I do. I'm production, which is great actually. It's not a bad job at all. I'm really digging it. The only shitty thing is waking up so early because of the time difference. But other than that, I get home really early, so I feel like I have like all day to do things. Fizz, I can't wait for Leagues 4. I took time off of work for the first week. That's awesome. I actually did that for the last Leagues. I took time off. But I'm too new at this job to take time off this time, which is fine. But I think it's gonna be dope. Definitely dope. That was probably a good move, taking that time off, because you're gonna be in it. And I'm gonna be in it for a lot less. But I like that they changed it for the tier points, so that once you reach dragon tier, it won't keep like changing like last season, how the more people that played and accrued so many points, they would adjust to what the new dragon tier was. What I hear, they're not doing it this time. This time they're gonna have a set, this is what dragon tier is, you either reach it or you don't. Instead of that way when people reach it, they can like log off and not play anymore if they don't want to, instead of having to keep playing to keep their dragon tier up, which we'll see how that works out. Ooh, yes, I prefer to wake up early and get off early. 100%. Like, I used to do like the 1 to 9 or 10 p.m. and it sucks because I feel like I can't do anything in the morning. I go to work and then it's so dark, it's so late, you just want to go to sleep, right? Where this way, I get up, it's dark, I'm tired, I'm groggy, but I start waking up as the day goes on, and then I get home at 2 p.m. and I still have the rest of the day to do everything I need to do. It's kind of great. The first week is the most fun, racing with my friends. Oh, 100%, because then you can be like, oh, did you get here? I got here first. Which I don't really do, except for with El Planko. But it's not really fair because he generally works more than I do. So it's kind of like a cheating thing because I get to play more. So of course I'm gonna get to do more than he does. What's your goals this time? I enjoyed you trying out the gauntlet during the last one. I'm definitely gonna do gauntlet again this time. My goal this run though, for sure, is to try and get to the nightmare boss. I've never done him before. Excuse me. And I think it's gonna be really fun because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need relics to down him. Because I know I can't do it on my main account, so I definitely want to try and do it in leagues. And then dragon tier, of course, is my goal. That's your shift. 2 to 11 p.m. sucks at my old job. I am AM shift. Oh, 100%, yeah. Because like if you work, what is it, 6 to 2, right, which is first shift, you have the whole day left. But if you work 2 to 6, no, 2 to 10 is what it was, your day is gone. And then if you work 10 to 6, you just want to sleep all day. So I feel like first shift really is the only like good shift. But there's some people who are like night owls that really like night shift for some reason. I don't get it. Not me. But you know, each their own. I'm one of those where like if the sun's asleep, I need to be asleep. Ooh, I want to do lots of Toa on leagues. Think I'm picking Wildy and Desert, definitely. Yeah, I heard Wilderness is probably going to be an OP pick, just because you're an Iron Man, so it's not like, you know, when you die or whatever, people get your stuff or whatever. So I did hear that was probably going to be a good move. I won't do it, obviously, because I'm just deathly afraid of being PK'd all the time. But Toa, I've got 1 KC there. It's definitely doable. The last boss is the only one that really still gets me. And that's just because I feel like there's a bajillion things happening and I haven't figured it out yet. But I do like it. There's a lot of good gear there. So that's definitely a good pick. Especially that was another reason why I was thinking of doing Caridian Desert first. Just because not only do you get Toa, you get Temporos, you get Agility Pyramid. The Calphite layer is there, so you can do Calphite Queen. I've never done her before, so that would have been new stuff for me. just a whole bunch in the Kurdian Desert has a lot of value now, so I was thinking that that would be a good way to go. But then also Mauritania, because Mauritania you get Barrows, right? And Barrows has all that great gear. And then you also get Canifis for agility. There was another one. You get Slayer Tower. But man, I can't think of it. But there was another reason why Mauritania was so good to choose. I can't think of it. It's gone. Gone now. Yeah, no, I'll definitely let you know for sure. I think it's gonna be one of those. I'm gonna stream every night, so you'll definitely be able to be appraised of everything that's going on. I think I'm gonna run a poll probably when League starts with my top 2 choices once I get a feel for how everything's gonna play out. And then I'll look at the poll and decide using it on which content I'm going to unlock next. And then I'll probably run like that throughout the leagues and just kind of see where it takes me. Who knows? Maybe I'm also hoping for like your guys' input, where you guys can be like, well, there's also this and this area that you might want to go do or check out. And I'd be like, oh, I totally forgot about that, or I didn't even know about that. And then that's really helpful and beneficial for me. So we'll see what happens, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But let's see here. I've done 68 laps. That's not bad for my, what, hour session here? It's over. Not bad. It's not bad. Like I said, an hour for the next 9.5 days. 9.5, 10 days would get me where I need to be. But I think this is where I'm going to end the stream, the update stream for tonight. I'm going to work, I know the webcam's a little dark, I'm going to work on like the lighting situation over here. Other than that, I'm going to go make food, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for our first official group Iron Man stream. Should be fun. Thanks for tuning in, guys.